It's Sunday. To all you dads out there, happy Father's Day. Yeah, we just got through a bit of a thunderstorm. It's starting to smarten up a little bit now, but everything's soaking wet, so you know I can't cut grass. What have I been up to? Oh yeah, yesterday I started this video, and I guess it's stretching into another day. Fine by me. I'm a little slack on this now. So that's welded in. This little panel in there is replaced, made a new one. Everything's all tied in, even inside. I've got my seat mount, which is some light duty I-beam, 3.5 inches tall, actually a little bit, almost 4 inches tall, 3 3/4. I don't know, a 2x4 fits in there perfect, which gives me an advantage for building my center console because I can make a couple different ones. And if I'm not happy, I can slide it out, put in a different one. Nice. So that's where I'm going to start with that. No, I'm not going to start with that. I'm going to continue on. I'm going to pull the seats out now and finish welding there and there. Put a square in to make sure that these are possibly parallel to one another from seat to seat. Dog's got lots of room if I build that thing right. So, actually I'm gonna go and grab that jump seat that I have and see how it looks in there. Because if I can make it mount to chunks of lumber, it just makes it that much easier to remove and install if I want. So that's done. I just kicked that out. Yeah, these things, not cheap. I got a few spares anyway. I didn't know how many I was gonna end up needing. I gotta check the other door yet and see if I've got them all in, so I can make sure my doors are all secure. And then I will move forward. I can put my weather strip on. Consider putting all the accoutrement back onto the doors. I need to straighten out my steering wheel, which means some column modification. And it seems to me I could have had the steering wheel just a little further back. It's quite comfortable actually where it is, but I think a little bit closer to the driver would have been better. There's lots of belly room though, so I don't mind that. Yeah, regrets. I should have made the column higher, made the cluster a little bit higher, but I don't think I'd have been able to do what I wanted to do there. So lots of little sacrifices have to be made in this situation. So yeah, almost time for a coat of paint in there and some soundproofing. I think I'm gonna stab some in here too. It had a coat of undercoating in there. I'll get in there with a scraper and knock some stuff loose, vacuum it out, and then I'm going to put some of that sound deadener in there. I should trade my son, because he's got the butyl stuff and I got the foam stuff. I'll have to chat about it. Yeah, so this seat's tacked in too. This one's a little bit further in and a little bit further forward, which is okay. Like a 1/2 inch in each direction is no big deal. I gotta cut these pieces off yet. But the seats are easily, the seat mounts bolts are easily accessible. They're right here. These are, I'm gonna say Cavalier or Sunfire seats. They had a fairly thin back, so that's kind of why I chose them. Why do I have a track in here? What the heck? Oh, I haven't finished that one yet. Well, maybe I did. I gotta go look, see if I welded it. That track. I think I forgot all about that. Here I thought I was Oh, no, I'm not really done with the welding. Did I fix that one? Oh, I did. Okay. So I just got to tune it up with a die grinder a little bit and hope it holds. Mind you, this truck's going to ride a little smoother than it used to, so I don't suspect that it's going to give me much of an issue in that respect. I got to go get my coolant temperature sensor and fix that, which is easy enough. I'll make a little spill, but that's fine. I have to build an overflow yet, so I'm low on coolant as it is. Yeah, the list is getting shorter at least. I should actually make one, then I'll remember what I have to do. Give me some goals. Goals. Gotta have goals, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And when I start doing the filler on the other side, hang on, slamming. I thought about this one. Oh, no, slam again. There we go. I thought about this one. I'm gonna see if I can get the door to close a little tighter first, because it looks like it could go, but something's definitely hitting. And that doesn't really hit a stop, so. I'm kind of confused. Why is that so tight? I don't blame the weather strip, because I'm pretty sure it barely touches anywhere. Okay, well, I'm gonna look into this a little bit and see why it does what it does, or doesn't do what it doesn't do. Okay, bring you back in a bit. Oh, what a wicked web we weave. This is great, but we don't have a jog no more. I trimmed that away. I trimmed the backside, I pushed it up, and I'm just filling in the gappage in here. Now I'm just grinding it all off. I've trimmed the edge of the door a little bit. I'm still a little tight on the gap here. I don't know why, because it didn't move that much. So, and it's like I had more gap before I loosened the door. And I shimmed it to make more room, but it seems to have gotten worse. Moving the top is not going to change a thing. So I'm going to try loosening it a little bit and just give her one more little pry ahead and see if that's going to help me. Yeah, there's some ugliness in there yet, but I'm cleaning it up as I go. Using one of these wheels here. That thing hogs weld. Is there a name brand on here? IPA. I've got a smaller 2-inch one. The number 8151 seems to take the welds away a lot faster. And I've got water in my airline, so I don't know how I can do that. And I think I'm going to shim that hinge out just a little bit more, and that'll allow it to go west a little bit more. I was wedging a screwdriver handle in the door jamb, and now I've kind of mangled it. Anyway, yeah, I'm just picking away with this. I had to stop for a little while and go to a Father's Day little mini car show at the seniors home. So we did that, you know, kind of doing my little duty for the folks around town. Anyway, I'm going to continue on, and I'll bring you back after this mess is cleaned up and less ugly. Now I remember. None of the cab mount bolts are tight. Some of them don't have the bottom half of the mount. Some of them don't have bolts. Not some of them, I mean. There's bolts through everything. So I gotta remember that. I felt it move when I was doing some jacking. So that's the cleaned up part. And good from far. I'm content with that. The door closes fairly snug. So next is to I'm not doing the other side. You can't make me. Can you see it? I don't know. That's another dog's breakfast I need to fix later. Thank goodness for primer. Anyway, so that's that. I am going to move on to something less appreciated, or not. Okay, that is welded. Seats are tacked in. I got to finish welding those, but I got to take the brackets out, take the seats off. I'm gonna figure this out. Cab mounts, bolt down box, finish mounting fenders, wire tail lights, wire headlights. Steering shaft is off 90 degrees. That has to be cut and re-welded. Grill has to be finished bolted in, and I changed to the chrome one. That's like seven deeds right there. Painting the back wall inside the cab and putting no insulation on it. Yeah, I think I'm just trying to get some of the stuff that needs to be done while it's on the hoist. Like the fender bolts are easier to get to now. Left rear fender has to be bolted back on. That's not going to be easy regardless of what I'm going to do. They're tucked way up in there. So that's my only issue, is that one there is going to be a little bit difficult to put on. Yeah, so quite a jog. I am going to just slam this in primer for now and leave it, and not bother with body work until later, because I think I'm going to do body work probably from here down and see if I can just make that door gap look better, both sides. Yet I'm going to leave this. I don't know, it doesn't make sense to me anyway. Yeah, I think yeah, this is going to be no fun. Just trying to figure that out. And oh, it did almost line up. I gotta find my bolts for that. Huh? What to do with those? Somebody tell me now. Okay, well, for the meantime, I think I'm going to call this day pretty much a win for what I wanted to get done. I might do a little cleanup because I might have to work tomorrow. I don't remember. Anyway, so I'm gonna just straighten out a few things and clean up my mess and sort of regroup and get on to other things. Like I said, I got the seats tacked in. So I got to pull the actual seats off so I can get in and get this final welded. And then that's done. Okay, I think that's where we're at. It is getting close. The list is getting shorter, at least. The list, at least. The door opens and closes. It's pretty flush. I can tighten it just a bit, but I gotta put gaskets in first. I guess I could do that, put the glass in. I can't remember what my list is. I should just be making a list so I have goals for the day, or not. I don't know. I should just line up the box, get the bolts in, get that part of it done. And then once that's done, I can move on to backup lights, signals, cobbled up license plate light. And, yeah, that's it. Okay, well, you know what? Let's leave it for today, and we'll see how things go, and maybe tomorrow I'll be putting up another one. So as always, I'd like to thank you both for watching. Have an awesome day, and to all you dads out there, again, happy Father's Day.
Okay, well, I'm already feeling annoyed. I decided to switch to the electrical side. First light I decide I'm gonna rig up is the left side. Turn on the left signal works, circuit's coming out. For whatever reason, this lamp doesn't want to work, so I gotta drill it out and change the socket. I don't have one. I thought I did. All right. Oh, hang on, maybe I'll look around a little more. I don't think I have one. So there's another 20 bucks. This side works. I haven't wired it up yet. The cobbled up brake light, backup lights work, and my cobbled up license plate light works. That's some sort of a courtesy lamp. I don't know. It'll do. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it for today because I got frustrated. I'll resume tomorrow. I want to clean my floor and do some other stuff as well. I put away the majority of the tools, so it doesn't look so cruddy in here. Anyway, as always, I'd like to thank you both for watching, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow.